Alright. Hello. Scotty Boy Rules here. Welcome back to another review for you guys. And this time it's The Shining from 1980. Blink till you don't. Now this movie, I'm doing this. Why didn't you do it for Halloween? Well, I didn't have time. I had all the stuff I had to do, and then something came up where I going to do certain reviews here and there. So it's easier for me to do those. So I didn't have time. Plus, Dr. Sleep, the sequel to this movie, doesn't come out till this Friday. So I figured I'd do it now. Get it out of the way, because I'm ready for Dr. Sleep. Y'all ready for it? I'm ready for it. I first saw this movie last year. No. I first saw it last year. I bought that King of Horror collection, and I watched all 4 of those movies. As you see, I have a bunch of Stephen King movies behind me. I have a few. Shining in the middle with the... I'm going to take you to there. It's a good, it's a nice background. I came up with it, like, on the fly. I was like, I need a background. You know what? I'll put a bunch of Stephen King movies up, because, you know, it works. So, yeah. When I bought that, I watched all the movies that were in that. Even Stephen King's It, even though I've seen it before. And I did a review for you guys on it as well. But, yeah. This movie is nuts. Okay? What's the story? The story is Jack Torrance and his family go to this overlook hotel over the winter break where it's not open. Here's a question. Is there a particular reason why we need to have somebody watch a hotel when it's closed? Because, even nowadays, you have buildings that are closed, there's no one there. You have a janitor or two. But do you really need someone to stay at the hotel? And I know there's a bigger plan at hand for this whole thing, but, like, do you really need someone to stay at the hotel with their family? Because that's the thing. Jack could stay there by himself for the few months. His family didn't need to go with him, but somehow they do. And this whole reviewing movies on YouTube has, changed my outlook on certain things to the point where I actually gave a sort of off-camera review to a fire safety video that we watched at work today with fake fire that I critiqued. But I digress. This movie, though, it just never made sense why he'd have to bring his entire family with him. Why they need someone to watch in the off-season. There's no one else there, except for Dick Halloran. Why couldn't he watch it? Well, no, he flew away. He went away on the plane. He had to get a flight back with her. But, like, still, why does there need to be someone to watch a closed hotel? It's not open. There's no one in there. There's really no need to take care of it. Sweeping him up and whatever. Yeah, but you could always have Dick do it a couple days before it's going to reopen again. You go in there, take the big dust mop, go through the areas, do that stuff. That's all you'd have to do. You don't have to have someone. And, like, the rooms would probably just need a little dusting. If you get them all cleaned up before they leave, and you don't put any linens or anything, all you have to do is have a maid to put all the bed stuff on there and everything and get that all set up. That's all you have to do. You don't need someone to watch the place. That's the biggest question of this, is why someone has to watch a hotel when it's not open. It's confusing. Do they actually do that? Do they actually have people watch closed hotels? It confuses me. Another confusing thing, why is there a random ass maze on the property? The shrubbery maze, whatever. Why? What architect builds a hotel that says, okay, I'm building this hotel, I'm going to put a big-ass shrubbery maze next to it. Yeah, architect, bitch. No one talks like that, first of all. But, still, it makes no sense. So, Danny, Jack's son, has an imaginary friend named, not Toby. I forgot what it's called. Danny's not here, Mrs. Torrance. Is it Toby? No. I don't remember what it's called, but yes, I watched the movie. Yes, the sound was off. Because I've seen it before, so I just had it playing in the background. I had some sound on the beginning. The score? Oh. I had to go use the bathroom. And, that was gonna... That music... I didn't mute it because the music made me nervous. Let me tell you. But yeah. It's just... Yes, I know about the numerous takes that Stanley Kubrick did with this movie, and it drove the actors insane. I understand that. I'm not going to talk about that, because I'm here to talk about the movie, not... I mean, it's a good thing. I don't really want to talk about it, because it's not nice. What? No, I'm not talking about it. Goodbye. Ring? What? I'm sorry, I hung up on you. Okay. Goodbye. What? What? Yeah, we said goodbye? Oh my goodness. Can I do the review? Thank you. So, ring. What? No, I'm on camera, I'm not gonna say it. No, I can't. I love you too. I love you too. I love you too! Moving on. To just the not only effects, but the look, like the whole dream sequence that Danny's having where he's on his, I don't know if that's even a dream, but like he's on his bike. The whole scene where he's riding his little big wheel around the hotel, very good. Then he sees the twins. Play with us, Danny. Forever and ever. And then the blood just goes whooshing down. It's great. It's good. Great. Just great. Love that. There's the scene where Jack is talking to Grady, the guy who was the caretaker before him, and Grady says no, he was the bathroom attendant the entire time or whatever. And he says that Jack has always been the caretaker of the place, which kind of adds to the ending, I guess. The ending is very confusing, though Stanley Kubrick is not shy of doing weird endings. I refer you to 2001: A Space Odyssey, which I've never seen, but I know the ending because I watched Mojo. They did that. But it's just... Some would say this movie is polarizing. I would say it's, like, weird, I guess. I appreciate what they did with Ready Player One in this movie. I thought about reviewing that too, but that doesn't make no. Maybe some other time. But, yeah. Jack is an alcoholic, or was an alcoholic, and one night when he was drunk, he hurt Danny, and that's why he quit drinking. And then he's at the bar, and I would sell my soul for a beer. And then all of a sudden, the bartender shows up. He gets his beer, and then they're like dancing, dead people and stuff. Let's talk about the final scene, alright? Dick has made his way back to the hotel after, I guess I gotta explain this. The Shining is some mental telepathy thing that both he and Danny have. Dick and Danny on ABC. Dick and Danny both have. And so Danny contacts Dick through the Shining, and Dick somehow able to make it there in a snowstorm on a plane, and then on this little snow buggy thing, and then as soon as he gets there, Jack kills him with an axe. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, we get that scene where he's chopping through the door, and here's Johnny. David Letterman. No, that's The Simpsons. I can't think of a thing to say. No, that's Chucky. But, like, then there's the chase. Annie, I think is the wife's name, she's left alone. While Jack chases after Danny. I don't think her name is Annie, to be honest. Whatever. Shelley Duvall. She's left alone while Jack chases Danny through the maze. And Shelley Duvall finds Dick's body. And then she goes outside to look for Danny. Danny comes running out of the maze, but Jack is stuck in the maze. Okay, fair enough. He gets lost. But you see him running around, and it cuts to them leaving. When it cuts back, Jack is just frozen to death. I felt like that was a little quick for him to freeze to death. Sure, he's going like this, but for him to just go like this in one shot, cut to Danny and the mom leaving, and then cut back, and he's just frozen. Doesn't make any sense. Then again, it's Stanley Kubrick. Ending probably won't make sense, like 2001. But it just... it's confusing. And then you get the very confusing part where it pans back to the hotel, a picture from 1921, and you see Jack there in 1921, which adds to what Grady said about Jack was always the caretaker, but doesn't make any sense because Grady was the caretaker before him. At least that's what the owner of the hotel said. And there's a deleted scene where I think it is the owner of the hotel shows up and gives Danny the ball that rolled to him earlier, insinuating that he was involved with it. Of course he's involved with it. He said Jack there. But I don't know. But yeah, this is a good movie. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 overall. Pretty good. Watch The Shining. It's a good movie. Can't wait for Dr. Sleep. 2 more days, baby. Gotta wait till Friday. But yeah, 2 more days. So, yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe. What are your thoughts on The Shining? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And love, peace, and chicken grease.